Quick, easy raised beds for dummies video. What I did is I got these 6-inch cedar picket planks from Home Depot, and I went with these because they were cheap and easy to cut. I don't have any table saw or anything, so I had these cut at Home Depot, but the 6-foot length was good because what I was able to do with it is get these pickets, cut 2 feet off of them, so they are 4 feet total around the bottom. So they're 4 foot by 4 foot raised bed boxes. And then up here we've got so this is 2 4-foot ones together to make a box. So you basically make like a big 4 foot by 4 foot box first, and then you take 2 of those 2-foot pieces, and if you want to make it tiered, you don't have to, but I did for fun. Those go up along here, so you have 3 tall on the back, and then I took another 2 of the 4-foot long pieces, and there's some rabbit poop in this one, and I attached them this way. So this is 2 planks deep back here. What I used for reinforcements along the corner, we just had some of these, I think they're technically like, I think they're called 1x1, but they're really like 1.5 inch, or maybe they're 2 inch, I don't know. Pieces of wood. They were just in the backyard already, and I was able to cut those down to fit, so I just screwed the corners into those and then put some here as well for added reinforcement. I don't know if I put one down here. I may have, it could be buried, but again, you see they're at the corners here. So using those the 6-foot pickets made this a lot easier, because then I could just have them cut down and use those extra pieces. They were cheaper than getting the planks that are like 1 inch or 2 inches thick. These are a year old at this point, and they seem fine. I'll also add that I did not put, this is not filled top to bottom with dirt or topsoil or whatever mix you're gonna use. I put a whole bunch of sticks and leaves and compost and shit at the bottom of these, a lot of straw as well, so it's kind of like a layered effect, kind of like a hugelkultur, but not really. So there's just, I mean, like basically something akin to that pile at the bottom, and then on top of that I filled in with leaves, and on top of that with some straw, and then I did a mix of vermiculite, what did I use? Vermiculite, peat moss, and compost to do the soil blend. And then of course they've settled a bit with that layer of leaves and sticks and stuff at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to kind of top these off again, and that's that. I also did these, I have to cover this when it gets going with a net. Last year I did like a little greenhouse dome over these, so I just took some 1-inch PVC pipes and loop them over the bed, and then over that you can put a bird net or your clear like plastic cloth if you want to do like a greenhouse effect. I also ordered these little like clamp things off of some garden supply place, and this helps like clamp the net or the plastic or whatever barrier in place. Optional. And then I've got that net back there for things to vine on, because I do the square foot gardening. I kind of have mine roped off into squares. Not really necessary, but kind of helps me remember where I put things. And it looks like my peas are coming up, which is nice. I planted these probably 2 weeks ago, I don't know. Pretty good germination. I didn't have good germination on these last year, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think I put anything there, so there's just rabbit poop right now. There's some cabbage and stuff in here. And of course, obligatory cranky chicken post. Yeah, so that's how I put together the raised beds. Here's the other side here. I did all this by myself after they were cut with a power drill in the house, actually, because it was like freezing and raining when I got all the materials. So yeah, pretty simple.